He drives it inside 50 for the Blues. It's going to be a foot race. It's going to be a goal. It is a fantastic finish from Ryan Tyrrell. A lovely goal there for the Blues. Tyrrell using his smarts to kick the ball off the ground. It was going to be a foot race, and he was, in the end, the quickest one to the ball. Launceston, they kicked their 5th goal of the afternoon. 5 straight 30. Plays North Hobart yet to score. We've only played 11 minutes of football, and sirens will be ringing out for North Hobart to start this game. A magnificent start for the Launceston Football Club. Ryan Tyrrell on that occasion hitting the scoreboard with a really sharp goal on the goal line. And again, Launceston moving the ball quickly, driving it inside 50. North Hobart, who'd been holding up pretty well in recent moments, just unable to bring the ball beyond halfway and creating some real pressure on their defence as Caswell gets the clearance from that stoppage. Classy player is Sam Caswell. A nice kick finds Lockie Dale. Dale quick to move the ball on. This is better for North Hobart. Goes to the paint of 50. Tom Leafheber takes a really nice mark and then drives it deep for the Demons. Leafheber's kick is punched over and out for a throw-in. Umpire will throw the ball back into play. Opportunity here for North Hobart. The ball inside 50. See how it goes. The ball's thrown in. Jackson competing in the ruck. There's been an umpire's whistle. It will be a free kick going the way of Nicholas Jackson, one of the informed players in the competition in season 2022. He's been a boom recruit for North Hobart. He had a good year last year and just taking his game to another level. Does well there to win the free kick from the forward stoppage. Now Jackson will look to hit the scoreboard for the first time this afternoon. North Hobart desperately need this goal. They trail 5 goals to nothing early in the contest. What can Nick Jackson do? Ball's on the way. The umpire has to do a fair bit of work. It's through for a minor score. North Hobart 1 behind. Launceston 5 straight 30. The Blues to bring the ball back into play via Woolley. Not his best kick. Woolley opens the door for Leafheber. Flying shot on goal. Misses to the right-hand side. Through for a minor score. So, bit of pressure being applied on the Launceston defenders. Leafheber with a flying shot there, unable to capitalise. The Demons are on the board with 2 behind. Launceston 5 straight 30. A big kick there, almost marked on the line. The umpire says over and out on the full. Nice effort from young Bailey Gillow. The ball is going to be brought back into play by Josh Cleaver. Hard-nosed midfielder for the D's. His kick goes inside 50 through the hands of Woolley. Going back there is Hines, unable to take it cleanly. Swooping there is Zach Morris. Hacked kick around the body. Really clean hands there from young Liam Canny. His kick just goes into space. Hugh Williams is going to be first to it for North Hobart. Back into the side this week. Good pressure here from the North Hobart Demons. Tilbury was involved as well. Hodge eventually gets his hands on the football. Kicks it out to space in favour of Brodie Palfreyman. Started the year really well. He dances around Sandrick. Gets the ball back off to Canny, who started this game really well. Canny links up with Thurlow, who drives the ball inside 50 for Launceston. Dixon punches the ball away. Thurlow mopping up his own work, but coming hard the other way was Cohen Stevenson for North Hobart. He did well. Launceston with the numbers around the stoppage. Dixon emerges with the football. A hack kick towards the back end of defensive 50. McLeod eventually gets his hands on the ball, but again, it's going to be a big ball to win. Bailey Gillow going low and hard, and he's going to be rewarded with a free kick. Bailey Gillow attacked the footy at pace. Just got the better of George McLeod, awarded the free kick for high contact. So Bailey Gillow will look to hit the scoreboard. Launceston, as we said, 5 straight 30, leading North Hobart 2 behinds. After a couple of opportunities for the Demons, Launceston at the other end will look to capitalise and hit the scoreboard. Bailey Gillow, exciting young prospect out of Windsor Park. What can he do here, the youngster? Kicks on the way from Bailey Gillow. Gets a fairly good bit of purchase on it, but it's going to be punched back into play. Hugh Williams getting that fist. Stevenson kicking off the ground. McGuinness, I should say. And the umpire is awarded a kicking in danger free kick going the way of the Launceston Football Club. Tyler McGuinness just unable to get the kick in free space. And it's going to be a 50-metre penalty. Bailey Walker running across the mark, and the free kick is going the way of Ryan Tyrrell. Kicked the last goal of this contest, and he's going to be brought to the goal line. And this will be a mere formality now. Kicking goal, that's the second goal for Ryan Tyrrell, second in a couple of minutes. Launceston, they kick their 6th goal of the day. And just a bit of a brain fade there from young Bailey Walker, running across the mark, and just a formality, that kick there from Ryan Tyrrell, making no mistake. So Launceston, 6 straight 36, lead North Hobart 2 behinds. You can see very wet and greasy conditions at Windsor Park before this clash between the Blues and the Demons. Quite a bit of rain overnight and again this morning. Good to see the rain is at least cleared for the moment at the venue. Keep an eye on that as the afternoon progresses. Certainly wet and slippery conditions around the ground though, as Launceston kick the ball from the clearance. Mark's taken, running back with a flight by Casey Brown. Brown waiting for the runner in Paul Freeman. He eventually gets there. Paul Freeman kicks the ball inside 50. Dylan Riley's going to be the target, unable to take the mark. Now it's going to be a foot race. Tyrrell emerges with the ball for his 3rd goal in a couple of minutes. Ryan Tyrrell. He kicks the Blues 7th. Tyrrell has the last 3 goals of the afternoon. And Launceston flying at Windsor Park. 7 straight 42. Plays North Hobart 2 behinds. 40-point difference, 17 gone in the opening term. Magnificent start to this game by the Launceston Football Club. And Ryan Tyrrell, he's kicked the last 3 goals of the afternoon. Danger signs here for the North Hobart Footy Club. Had been holding up relatively well considering the sheer weight of entries that were going inside 50. Joby Harper competing in the ruck against his fellow number 11, Ryan Edmondson. Miller Hodge emerges with the footy. He kicks it down the line. Callan Daly lays a really strong tackle on Paul Freeman. Canny gets the ball out though. Here's an opportunity for Launceston. Kilpatrick emerges with the football, but again, Musica gets the football for Launceston. Dishes it off to Miller Hodge. Hodge's kick goes inside 50. Ryan Tyrrell is the man of the moment. Taps it down to Riley, unable to get his kick away cleanly. Dixon does well. Riley eventually... I thought the free kick actually might have gone the way of Jake Dixon, but the free kick has been spotted for holding. Dylan Riley is now going to have the set shot, only 20 or so metres out from goal. Slight angle to work with. Well and truly within the Superstars range is this, Dylan Riley. The reigning Hudson medalist as the TSL's leading goal kicker. Back from a nasty injury last year. Riley's kick is on the way. The umpire does not move a muscle. Launceston kicked their 8th goal of the afternoon. Dylan Riley hits the scoreboard. And getting really dangerous now for North Hobart. 8 straight 48 plays the D's 2 behinds. Almost 19 minutes gone in this opening term. Ball's thrown up in the middle of the ground. Harper wins it down. Going to be doing quite a bit of ruck work today is Joby Harper to support young McCormack. Tackle laid in the middle. Umpire will take it back. Caswell and Seymour going head-to-head on that occasion. A couple of competition's genuine midfield bulls. Harper uses his body well. Quick kick around the body. Ball to win. And Liam Canny, he has had a fantastic start to this game. Takes the mark on his chest. Moves the ball on quickly. Finds the runner out wide. The Blues drive it inside 50 once again. Champagne footy from the Launceston Football Club. The mark's taken by Ryan Tyrrell. He is certainly the man of the moment. Ryan Tyrrell, who's kicked 3 of the last 4 goals of this game. Smile on his face. He knows he's in some rare form to start this encounter, Ryan Tyrrell. Begins his approach on goal. Ryan Tyrrell kicks on the way. He's got a golden boot this afternoon, Ryan Tyrrell. His 4th goal in a matter of minutes, and Launceston are on fire. That is their 9th goal of the day. Sharp kicking in front of the big sticks as well. 9 straight 54. North Hobart 2 behinds. Launceston in control of this game. North Hobart just can't get the ball cleanly out of the middle of the ground at the moment. We saw when Caswell won the clearance a few minutes ago, they looked really dangerous heading inside 50, but at the moment, the Blues just running all over them. Edmondson again competing against Harper. Polfreman's going to be first to the footy. Gets the ball that wide in the direction of Brown. Brown does really well to link up with Jaden Hines. Little 1-2 from Hines and Harper. Hines' kick just a little too hot for Miller Hodge. Coming the other way with Stevenson for North Hobart. It looks like the free kick is going to be paid the way of that man, Cohen Stevenson. He's been a fantastic recruit for the D's this year, coming from the northwest coast. He moves the ball on, kicking down the line. Stevenson flying high. Edmondson unable to take the mark cleanly. Big ball to win here. Tilbury wrapped up by a couple of Blues. The umpire will take it. Half forward. Kick inside 50 now for North Hobart with the sit. Was the Launceston player in Tuttle, unable to take the mark cleanly. Nice work there from Dale. Gets it back to McGuinness. Working within a phone booth at the moment is Tyler McGuinness. Found space where there was none. Really nice work. 1-2 with Tilbury. Settles. His kick just misses the target. Jackson was the intended target. McGuinness and kicks it off the ground. It's going to be over and out on the full. No, the umpire says it did bounce in play. So a throw in. Right forward pocket for the North Hobart Footy Club. Tyler McGuinness, they just look like such a better side whenever he has his hands on the football, North Hobart. A terrific footballer. Jackson taps it down. Dale wrapped up in a big tackle. A really nice tackle there from Baylor Gillow, who's started this game really well. Umpire McEntee throws the ball up. Jackson wins it down. North Hobart eventually get the ball. A flying shot, a fantastic effort. Touched off the boot. The North Hobart players were very excited. But touched off the boot. I think it was Caswell with a flying shot. Just touched by the Launceston defender as Woolley brings the ball back into play. Seymour's going to be his target. Nice tap over the top by Kilpatrick. Really classy work there from Chilcott. As Launceston bring the ball towards half forward. Tyrrell takes the mark. He is everywhere at the moment, Ryan Tyrrell. Plays on, chipping ball. Kilpatrick just gets a fist in the way. North Hobart reload through Young. Young goes to Dale, the Myrtleford recruit, who kicks the ball inside 50. It slips through the hands of Jackson. It's a greasy ball this afternoon. Leake running back for Launceston. Not his tidiest kicks. It's a bit of a task. Coming in for reinforcements is Foley. Now the Blues bring the ball out of defensive 50. Bouncing ball down the wing. Baylor Gillow. Kicks in the Riley direction, who takes a mark, sliding on his knees. Riley's got Dixon for company. Nice handball over the top as the Blues get that overlap run. That trademark overlap run as Seymour marks it at half forward. Fletcher Seymour launches the ball inside 50. A big ball to win here. Williams had the front position, punches it away down the throat of Edmondson. Edmondson with a high up and under handball. And I reckon that's going to be high. It is. It is. It was expertly done by Baylor Gillow. Just manoeuvred his body into a position to be taken high, and he now has the ball inside attacking 50 for the Blues. He's already had one look a few moments ago, didn't quite make the distance. He quick to play on this occasion is Baylor Gillow. A beautiful ball to find Josiah Burling, who had been named as an emergency, but is in the side this afternoon. Lovely mark by Burling. Found a bit of space, and Baylor Gillow rightfully gets a tap on the head by Kai Chilcott, his teammate, to set up this opportunity for Josiah Burling. A dangerous player for the Blues, who will cause plenty of headaches for opposition defenders. Burling with his kick on the way. The umpire just has to do a little bit of work to his right-hand side. Through for a minor score. 9-1-55 plays North Hobart 3 behind as Kilpatrick brings the ball out of defensive 50. A really big kick, got a fair bit on it. Bring the ball back into play now is Leake. Canny applying plenty of defensive pressure, but the ball eventually lands in the hands of Dale. Dale's handball over the top. Jaden Hines coming hard the other way. Dale just catches Jaden Hines high. Kick goes to Brodie Polfreman. Polfreman stops and props just outside 50. Such a dangerous player is Brodie Polfreman. He kicks it inside 50 now. Big ball to win, and the mark's taken. Expert bodywork there from Jackson Thurlow. Just using his body brilliantly was the former Geelong Cat and Sydney Swan. No one on the mark, so he runs around the corner. Jackson Thurlow puts it through. Launceston kick their 10th goal of the quarter. And it is all the Blues at the moment at Windsor Park. Thurlow expertly around the corner. He used his body so well to take that grab to Jackson Thurlow. He kicks truly around the corner. North Hobart just seem to have no answers at the moment for this Launceston juggernaut. Fresh from the weekend off, they look to be as mean as ever. 10-1-61 plays the D's 3 behinds. We're just about to tick over the 27-minute mark of this opening term. McGuinness has Seymour for company. A few cries of holding from the North Hobart players, but the umpire will take it back. Looks like the umpire out of zone has spotted a free kick. It's going to go the way of Fletcher Seymour. Seymour kicks it inside 50, but the siren sounds. And what a quarter that was for the Launceston Football Club. 10-1-61 leads North Hobart 3 behinds. Comprehensive performance so far from the Launceston Blues. A magnificent effort to this point from the hosts, and North Hobart, well, quarter time probably couldn't have come quick enough. They're going to have some serious messages from coach Clinton French. You are tuned into the TSL live stream thanks to our friends at Daily Potato Co, bringing you every game of season 2022 live on the AFL Tasmania YouTube channel. Apologies again for the technical difficulties to start this opening term. We've got things up and running now. Second quarter action coming up next, with Launceston leading 10-1-61 to North Hobart 3 behinds. Welcome back to Windsor Park, where the Launceston Blues are in complete control of this encounter. 10-1-61, leading North Hobart 3 behind. The second quarter about to get underway. In a wet and greasy Windsor Park. The rain's holding away at the moment, which is good, but plenty of rain tumbling down overnight and again this morning as well. North Hobart, it'll be interesting to see if they can capitalise on potentially any advantage with the conditions this quarter after Launceston I should say, were in complete control in the first, but it's a big mountain to climb for the North Hobart Footy Club as the umpire raises the ball aloft to get things underway. Second quarter here at Windsor Park. You are tuned in to the Daily Potato Co. TSL live stream. Bouncing ball in the middle of the ground. Edmondson's handball finds George McLeod. McLeod retreats back to Jackson. Jackson kicks the ball out wide in the direction of Sandrick. The ball just doesn't sit up for him there, Jack Sandrick. Eventually gets control of the football, but he's met by a couple of Blues. The umpire has a decision to make. McGuinness just decides to take the ball out of the back of the pack. That's rugby union style. Now kicks the ball down the line. Woolley gets the football. Woolley's kick tied up against the boundary line. It's going to roll over and out for a throw in. Such a dominant performance in the opening term from the Launceston Football Club. North Hobart will just be desperate to hit the scoreboard nice and early here and just alleviate some of the nerves and at least get some scoreboard pressure back on the way of the Blues. There's a hurried kick there from Williams, doesn't really go anywhere. Musica to Palfreyman. Palfreyman's hurried kick around the body. Falls in the hands of McLeod, who gets it on the second go. His handball back to McGuinness, who's then taken over the line by Burling. You can just see how greasy this football is at the moment. Really tough football to have in your control. It's going to be the team that masters these conditions the best, that's going to have the best advantage, and to this point, it's clearly the Launceston Blues. Ball's thrown in. McLeod kicks the ball along the ground. Coming in hard, really nice work there by Tilbury. His kick just beats the opponent. Lockie Dale now absorb the pressure from Musica, gets the handball out wide. A chipping kick forward there from Lockie Payne. Young moves the ball across to Leif Heber. He's just starting to really find his feet at TSL level as Leif Heber. He kicks the ball inside 50. Sandrick emerges with the ball. Here's an opportunity for the D's. He saw the option there in Tilbury, out of the corner, but unable to hit him cleanly. Palfreyman swoops on the football and kicks it out at defensive 50 for the Blues. Trademark skill there from Palfreyman to find Canny. Canny's kick is chopped off by Edmondson, who's quick to play on is Edmondson. Just uses the outside of the boot looking for his teammate there. He eventually gets there. That's Yates. Yates retreats to Leif Heber. Interesting kick there from Bailey Walker to Kilpatrick, who's going to be met by a couple of Blues. Launceston players applying the pressure. Jamison House involved, as to Thurlow. The umpire says that's holding the football. Thurlow drives the ball towards half forward for Launceston. Riley used his body well. North Hobart reinforcements eventually come in and the ball's seen over and out for a throw in. Ball's thrown back into play. Tyrrell wrapped up by Jack Sandrick. Umpire will take it once again. Ball's thrown up in, attacking 50 for the Blues. Seymour lays a really strong tackle. The kick just got away. Sandrick trying to bulldoze his way through. As music of the company. The umpire will take it once more. It's a comprehensive lead here for the Blues. North Hobart will just be desperate to try and make some inroads here. Dale taken over and out. Big bump there by Michael Musica. course, this is one of 3 games happening around the state this afternoon in round 8 TSL action. Over the river, North Launceston hosting Glenorchy, as we see Brown drive the ball inside 50 for the Blues. Gets a fair bit of purchase. Casey Brown from downtown. A raking kick from the Launceston star. And that goes through for the 11th goal of the afternoon for the Blues. 11-1, 67. North Hobart 3 behind. You can see plenty of purchase on that kick. Dylan Riley used his body well. Bounces through. Big sticks for another major. Just saying before, 3 games across the state today. Round 8 TSL action across the river. Northern Bombers hosting Glenorchy at UTAS Stadium. And down south, big game between Kingborough and Lauderdale down at the Twins. Slick handball there from Brown. Just a little too slick for Harper in the end. Canny's going to try and swoop in on the football. Competing well at ground level as Canny opens the door for Harper. Harper with a hurried kick around the body. It's curling back. Not quite enough through for a minor score. You can see there that goes over the top of the goal netting. Shows just how much purchase Joby Harper got on that kick. North Hobart to bring the ball back into play. Ball's taken over the line for a throw in. So just an update with the goal kickers. Ryan Tyrrell has 6 goals already, 6 in the opening term. A sensational performance from him. Brendan Taylor, Josiah Burling, Dylan Riley and Jackson Thurlow all with singles. As we said, a couple of technical difficulties at the start of the live stream, so thanks to Sarah Cocker at the Launceston Football Club providing those updated numbers. North Hobart across half-back, trying to bring the ball down the line. Tilbury with a big task. He's got some reinforcements around him, but Seymour just bustles his way through. Caswell unable to trap the footy. Seymour with a hurried kick. Nice little tap over the top. Only it goes as far as Payne, who's wrapped up by a couple of Blues. Umpire will take it once again. Mark's taken inside 50. Quick movement from the stoppage, and the Blues have another opportunity. Tyrrell once again already has 6 goals to his name, Ryan Tyrrell. A magnificent performance so far. Can he kick his 7th goal of the game early doors in the second term? Slight angle to work with for Ryan Tyrrell. Crosses the pain of 50. The kick's on the way with his left boot. Ryan Tyrrell. Umpire has to do a little too much work through for a minor score. 11-3, 69. North Hobart 3 behind 3. Kilpatrick. Handballs over the top. Pullen. His kick in board. Cut off by Brown. Callan Daly meets him in a heavy tackle. Really nice work there from Callan Daly. Eventually the umpire will take it on the broadcast side of the ground. Casey Brown takes the mark. Kicks in the direction of Tyrrell. Cleaver for company, goes over the top and runs over and out for a boundary throw-in. Broadcast side of the ground here at Windsor Park. Give you some score updates from around the grounds shortly as well. Blues in control of this game at the moment. Walker. Some company there in Thurlow, eventually over and out for a throw-in. Jackson Thurlow is such a dangerous player. He's almost been able to play just roles for this Launceston team so far this year, such as the depth of the Blues. Flying high, Edmondson, unable to take the ball cleanly. McLeod. now Hodge, fellow helmeted player in Bailey Walker with an unorthodox tackle. Umpire will eventually take it. Miller Hodge, who has emerged as real gun of the competition. Good to see him back out there after some injuries curtailed the start of his 2022 campaign. Ball just locked inside the Launceston forward 50 for the last couple of minutes. Hobart's defender's really been put under the pump. Paul Freeman tries to bustle his way through. Had Kilpatrick for company. Hurried kick out of the contest there from Bingham. Umpire's whistle. It's going to be a push in favour of the D's. Stevenson brings the ball out of defensive 50. Flying high, Lockie Dale, unable to pull the mark in, but he does really well, cat-like, to keep his feet. He goes to McLeod. McLeod, high up and under, and a strong mark taken by Zach Morris. Morris looks to switch the football. It's a really high kick, puts a bit of pressure, but Foley does well. Takes the mark, kicks out wide to a running Seymour. Traps the football, Seymour. Nice work from his teammate. Opponent, I should say. On that occasion, it was North Hobart player in pain, eventually over and out. So North Hobart just unable to get the ball beyond halfway at the moment. Ball's thrown in. Musica does well. Kicks it on the ground. Musica in the direction of Tyrrell, the man with the golden boot. His handball to a dangerous position. Liam Canny's buzzing about. North Hobart with some numbers, but Dylan Riley's going to be first to the football. Picks it up nicely, Riley. Unable to get the purchase on the kick. Tyrrell will, though. Ryan Tyrrell kicks his 7th. An unbelievable performance from Ryan Tyrrell, who's been a very strong TSL player for a long period of time, but kicking 7 goals in a quarter and a bit. Don't even think he would have imagined this. A magnificent performance from him so far. And the Launceston Footy Club have all the answers at the moment. North Hobart just under the pump. 12-3 plays 0-3. And to North Hobart's credit, they have kept the Blues to just the 2 goals so far in this quarter, but even though they're absorbing so much pressure, North Hobart, they just need that goal the other way to relieve a bit of that pressure on themselves, and they're just unable to do so at this stage. This is a really clinical effort from the hosts. It's going to be Williams with ball in hand, the stalwart of this football club. He drives the ball inside 50 with the set leave Heber. Morris with a punch over the top. An opportunity here for the Demons. Going in low and hard were a couple of players, including Jono Pullen. Umpire will take it for a throw up. Williams taps down. Jaden Hines gets the handball out wide in the direction of Hodge. Hodge meets his teammate heavily. We'll have a ball up inside attacking 50. Umpire Tom McEntee. One of the best in the business. Of course, this being Umpire Appreciation Week, we thank all the efforts of our umpires as DALY gets the handball back. Leaf Heber, ball in hand, just gets the handball out wide. DALY with a nice kick around the corner, just kicks it to space. It just bounces for touch. Over and out for a throw in. So right forward pocket now for the Demons. What can they produce out of this opportunity? Ball's thrown in. Callan Daly's going to be first to the football. Evades one tackle. He's wrapped up in a big tackle there from Tuttle. Umpire will take it once again. Harper with the tap. Nice roving there from McGuinness. A kick on goal. Out of bounds on the full. So if North Hobart could just trap the ball inside their attacking 50 here, they might be able to create some opportunities, but at the moment, Launceston seem to have all the answers as they drive the ball out of defensive 50 once again with a booming kick. Umpire's whistle. It's going to be a free kick going the way of the D's. Nick Jackson to take it. Jackson with a bit of support, takes a run, kicks the ball inside 50 here for North Hobart. A couple of players fly. Zach Morris had the fist, a big collision from a couple of players. Desperation there from Bingham. Kicks to a dangerous spot. Hodge bravely running back with the flight, takes the mark. Takes his full measure now, does Miller Hodge. Gets the ball out of defensive 50, just goes through the hands of Walker. Gillow. Blues eventually get the ball back. Thurlow with a quick kick down the line. Roving well there was Taylor. Takes his full run, Taylor, but he's going to be brought back. Free kick going the way of Cleaver. He kicks out wide. So Hobart just kick down the line. A really good mark taken on the third juggle from Tuttle. An excellent part of this Launceston side. One of the more underrated defenders in the competition, you'd have to say. It's been good for a fair period of time now, Jack Tuttle. Kicks towards 50. Polfreeman gets the ball on the outside. Polfreeman with a shot on goal. Beautiful kick from Brodie Polfreeman. All class from the Launceston Star. The Blues kick their 13th goal of the afternoon. 13-3, 81, and North Hobart 3 behinds. Polfreeman's first goal of the afternoon. He's been a great player for a long period of time. Started this year so well. A couple of vote-earning performances for the Cripps TSL Player of the Year early doors in season 2022. Just seems to get better and better every year, Brodie Polfreeman. Quick update from the Twin Ovals, 9-5-59 the Tigers lead Lauderdale 2 behind, so the Tigers making most of the conditions in the opening term and now kicking further away. While over at UTAS Stadium, 118 North Lonnie plays Glenorchy 14 late in the third quarter. A dominant performance there from the Northern Bombers. Here at Windsor, it's the Blues in cruise control. DALY shuffles a handball out. Kilpatrick emerges with the football, but he's met heavily by Musica. Umpire will take it inside the centre square. Umpire will take it once more. Sandrick involved at ground level. Tap down. Caswell competing with Seymour. I love that as a matchup. Sam Caswell brought up his 100-game milestone earlier in the year. Real heart and soul player of the North Hobart Football Club. Talk to anyone there and they just rave about his character and obviously his football ability. I spotted the free kick, this time going against Caswell. Fletcher Seymour to take it. Former Tasmania contracted rookie, I believe, or at least I know he played underage cricket for Australia, Fletcher Seymour. Spent a bit of time in the TSL at Clarence and just kicked their rolls over and out for a throw-in. He's now been the real star of this Launceston midfield for a number of years. Will be thrown in on the broadcast side of the ground. Conditions just taking a bit of a turn for the worse here. Harper will be in the ruck again for the Blues. Edmondson competing hard for North Hobart. He got a fist there. Sandrick lays a tackle on Musica. His handball over and out for a throw in. Plenty of stoppages this afternoon. Took over 18.5 minutes. Musica gets the football once again, tries to don't argue on Dale, who did well to trap him. Dale thought he might have earned a free kick, but it's actually going to be a free kick going the way of Musica. Caught high. Musica's kick inside 50, got plenty on it. Punched through for a minor score. Dylan Riley was the target. Another behind for the Blues. 13-4 plays 0-3 as North Hobart bring the ball out of defence. Big ball to win here. McGuinness with the handball out wide in the direction of McLeod, who's met heavily by a couple of Blues. Umpire will take it. Right half forward here in Launceston's attacking 50. So will Evans to go to battle once again. Harper wins it down to Seymour. Seymour with a hurried kick, only as far as Captain Harper. Seymour lays a tackle at ground level, and the umpire will take it once again. You can see the umbrellas are out, and a fair bit of wind at Windsor Park as well. Difficult conditions for those outside of their cars, and of course for the players as well. Punch down. Seymour lays the tackle. Edmondson, hurried kick around the body. With the sit is a Launceston player who's met heavily. It's young James Leake of Hobart with the numbers. Another stoppage on the outer side of the ground. Launceston, of course, fresh from the round 7 bye, but round 6 they were inflicted with their first loss of the year against Lauderdale. Caswell just working his way through a scrum. Another stoppage. 20 minutes gone in this second quarter. Harper decisively down to Musica. Lovely ruck work there from Harper as Musica kicks the ball inside 50 for the Blues. It's bouncing through. Michael Musica, don't tell me. The umpire says it's through cleanly. That is a fantastic kick for goal from Michael Musica. He has kicked that ball from a long, long way out. Nice bodywork there from the Blues to clear a path for that football, and it bounces through for a goal. 14-4-88 plays the Demons 3 behinds. That is a magnificent kick from Michael Musica. You can see conditions favouring it, but he just got magnificent purchase on the footy. From that stoppage that was well and truly outside 50, it was a great tap down from Harper, and that is a long, long kick from Musica. Makes the most of his opportunity. Another goal for the Blues. Hobart just can't catch a break at the moment. Seymour, a little too hot for Harper. Edmondson comes in and lays a tackle on him when he didn't have the football. Free kick going the way of the Blues. Don't mind the physical pressure from Edmondson, but the umpire was always going to pay that as a free kick. Launceston trying to move their way down the line. Williams takes the football. He's been good so far, Williams. His kick spots a teammate in Young. Bradley Young kicking a half away from goal. He pumps the ball inside 50. It's a scrappy kick. It might just roll well. It doesn't. Jamison House emerges with the footy. He kicks it out of defensive 50. Both Hobart players content to see it over the line. I think that's probably the way that the Demons are going to have to kick a goal here. Just a scrappy kick inside 50, try and produce something out of nothing. It's wet, greasy conditions, and it's going to be hard to spot a clean target inside 50. Edmondson tried to take the ball cleanly, unable to do so. Coming the other way was Angus Norton, met by a couple of Blues for another stoppage. Just tuning in, Ryan Tyrrell with 7 goals this afternoon. A magnificent performance from him. 6 of them coming in the opening term. Musica somehow emerges with the football. Kilpatrick got him in a tackle. Hurried kick around the body. Norton and Taylor go head to head. Nice tackle from Angus Norton over the line for a throw in. Thrown into play. Williams had the sit. McCormack come over the top. Williams emerges with the football. Nice work from him. Kick down the line. Lockie Dale takes a really good grab given the conditions. That's a bit of class there from Lockie Dale. Looks to dance around his opponent and tunnel, and he does just that. Kicks the ball down the line. Lockie Dale. Jaden Hines takes the mark. Hines cuts the ball back inboard. Lovely kick to Casey Brown. Given the conditions, that is a magnificent kick from Jaden Hines. Well weighted. Brown switches the ball over to Seymour, and the Blues are going to go inside 50 again. Seymour kicks the ball out wide. He saw a couple of targets he liked. Dylan Riley's at the back of the pack. He's got Dixon for company. Riley uses his body well. Dixon comes in and lays a strong tackle. Scrapping around at ground level. The umpire will take it left half forward for the Blues. Williams punches the ball down. McLeod will see it over the line. It'll be a throw in once again. Just really greasy conditions as the rain starts to really come down now. Freeman tackled as he had the ball in hand. Dale, Sandrick. This is better here for the D's. What can they produce? Oh, strong tackle. An excellent tackle. Creates an opportunity in midfield here for the Blues. Morris is wrapped up by Jackson. So another stoppage. Williams competing in the ruck against McCormack. McCormack might have won that tap. Kilpatrick emerges with the football. Sandrick coming the other way. It's really scrappy footy here in the heart of Windsor Park. Hodge around the corner. Hurried kick towards half forward. A couple of players fly, unable to take the mark cleanly. McGuinness is going to mop up. He's tackled. Brendan Taylor. Shot on goal. Brendan Taylor. He kicks his second. A lovely kick around the body. And Launceston kicked their 15th goal. 15-4-94. The Demons 3 behinds. It's becoming a bit of a procession here for the Launceston Football Club. Taylor, his second goal of the day. And it is all Launceston at the moment. 15-4 plays 0-3. 25, well, now almost 26 minutes gone in this second quarter. As the rain tumbles down here at Windsor Park. In the middle against McCormack. Neither ruckman able to get clear advantage. Sandrick passes the ball back to the umpire who throws it up. McCormack wins it down. Nice tackle laid there by Jackson. Stops Chilcott in his tracks. The umpire will take it once again. Big tackle laid there. The umpire awarded the free kick. Fletcher Seymour didn't like it. Demonstrating there with Williams. Caswell trying to push Seymour out of the way. Eventually, Chilcott gets to his feet. Chilcott, high ball out wide. Weighted well. Burling takes the mark on his chest. Josiah Burling. Quick to move the ball on. He pumps it inside 50. Does Burling. Thurlow almost takes the grab, diving to his side. Brendan Taylor from the pocket. Oh, Taylor. He kicks his second goal in a row, third for the day. And that one from the impossible angle. Brendan Taylor, take him out. He raises the ton for the Blues from the impossible angle. Absolutely no room to move. Taylor's done a magnificent job. 16th goal for the Launceston Footy Club. And North Hobart just don't have any answers at the moment. Second half time, not too far away, and North Hobart will be hanging out for it at the moment. Well, for the home Blues, I'm just going to hope that the quarter continues to go because they are on fire at the moment. McLeod with a handball. Nice little bit of movement there from Bingham. I've liked his game so far. The ball gets out to McLeod, who eventually chips the ball inside 50. Just goes through the hands of Leif Heber. Jaden Hines with the footy. Nice tackle from Leif Heber. An opportunity now for the Demons through Lockie Dale. Lovely kick from Lockie Dale. North Hobart get their first goal of the afternoon. And well-deserved goal there from Lockie Dale, who's competed well. There's a couple of players scrap off the footy, but that's a really nice goal from Dale. By McEntee spotted a free kick. You can see there Foley and Leif Heber exchanging some pleasantries. The umpire blows the whistle. Not quite sure which way it's going to go, but that's a nice little goal there for the North Hobart Footy Club. Lockie Dale finished it beautifully. The ball's going to go the way of Launceston. Chipping kick there from Harper to Polfreman. Kick goes inside 50. Thurlow. Can he kick the quick goal in reply? Around the corner, Thurlow just hits the woodwork, a minor score. out of jail there with the D's. That would have really rubbed salt to the wounds if they conceded a goal like that after kicking one themselves. As the siren sounds, North Hobart kick the final goal of the quarter, but this is a game being owned by the Launceston Football Club. 16-5, 101, the Blues, while North Hobart 1-3-9 with their only goal of the game so far, going the way of Lockie Dale in the dying stages of that quarter. Comprehensive performance here from the Launceston Football Club. They're proving why they are the competition pace setters even after coming off a loss in round 6 and the round 7 bye. As mentioned before, Brendan Taylor with 7 goals to his name, a magnificent performance from him. Ryan Tyrrell with 7 goals to his name. Getting the players mixed up. Ryan Tyrrell with 7 goals, 6 of them coming in the opening term. Brendan Taylor, who I just mentioned, he's kicked 3. Last 2 goals before that Lockie Dale major. Singles to Casey Brown, Josiah Burling, Michael Musica, Brodie Palfreyman, Dylan Riley and Jackson Thurlow. A lot of the big names getting involved for Launceston, while for the North Hobart Demons, Lockie Dale has the only goal of the game so far, a goal late in that second quarter. Certainly been one of their better performers so far, Lockie Dale, but North Hobart with it all to do. They trail 101-9 at the main break. We'll take a short break on the Daily Potato Co TSL live stream. Second half action coming up next. TSL. Right tackle cleanly. There's everywhere diving into the football. Big tackle laid, another stoppage. Inside attacking 50 for the D's. Just be desperate to hit the scoreboard here. And a little bit of scoreboard pressure and just get some reward for effort. Leafheber potentially taken high. The umpire says play on. Lockie Dale flying shot. Out of the bounds on the full. Josh Woolley to bring the ball back into play now for the Blues. Woolley drives the ball out of defensive 50. It had to be perfect, and it was. Finding his teammate Morris. Morris, a chipping kick. Sets a bit of a task for Seymour, who's up to it. His kick, though. Dale coming the other way. Almost got a fist to it. Joby Harper merges with the football. Goes for the safety out wide of Casey Brown. Brown kicks the ball down the line. Over the top was Thurlow. Does well at ground level. Gets the ball off to Riley. Riley, chipping kick inside 50. A couple of Launceston players collide. Bailey Walker sweeps on the footy. Here goes to McLeod. McLeod dishes it to Cleaver. McCormack gets a hand to it. Palfreyman gets it off to Seymour. Back to Palfreyman. Now to Hines. Hines with a chipping kick inside 50. It's a lovely ball. And quick to play on here is Gillow. Shot on goal from Gillow. It's a good one. The Blues start the second half like they played the first. This time, Bailey Gillow joins the party. He kicks his first goal of the day. 17-5, 107 to the North Hobart Demons, 139. Nice work there from young Bailey Gillow. Again, just nice ball movement from Launceston to create that opportunity. Ball back in the middle of the ground. North Hobart, just one goal so far. Desperate to get on the scoreboard here. Middle of the ground, Caswell met by a couple of Blues. Harper just rips it away from him, gets it off to Seymour. Here come the Blues again. Seymour kicks it inside 50. Oh, fantastic mark. Ryan Tyrrell has been dynamic this afternoon. If you're just tuning in for the first time, he's got 7 goals to his name. He kicked 6 in the opening term, 1 in the second, and he's got an opportunity now to kick goal number 8. That was a magnificent mark. Great ball movement from the Launceston Footy Club. And a great opportunity here for Tyrrell to hit the scoreboard once again. Tyrrell begins his approach on goal. Crosses the paint of 50. A little bit of a skip. Onto that left boot, Ryan Tyrrell. It's a high kick, and it's... Oh, I was going to say it was a good kick. It was. But not quite able to sneak it through. A minor score, 17-6, 108. North Hobart, 139. The Demons quick to bring the ball out to McLeod. McLeod links up with Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick's kick is a really good one, but it bounces off the chest of his teammate of Pullen. The reinforcements eventually come. Daly's going to be first to the footy. He is. Little dinky handball over the top. Tilbury now back to Pullen. Taken holding the football. Great tackle from Fletcher Seymour. Excellent pressure here from the Launceston Footy Club. Morris. Wheels and goes. Chips the ball inside 50. Does Morris. Coming across McGuinness. Unable to take the slippery ball cleanly. Dylan Riley swoops it with one hand. Gets the handball over to Taylor, who's been taken high. Sam Caswell gets him over the shoulder. The umpire's going to award the free kick to Brendan Taylor, who has already kicked 3 goals today, including an absolute specky from the pocket. Tied up against the boundary line. That was a magnificent dribbling kick for goal. Now Brendan Taylor is going to have a look at his 4th goal of the afternoon. Brendan Taylor, the umpire, had to do a bit of work. Through for a minor score. Umpire's whistle, though. Looks like a player's been potentially taken down. Not too sure. No real retaliation from any of the North Hobart players, but looks to be in a lot of pain. Just keep an eye on that. That's a real worry. I think it might be Jake Dixon. It is. It's being helped to his feet by a couple of trainers. Fingers crossed Dixon's okay. He's fought really well for North Hobart this afternoon and trying circumstances down back. So temporary halt and play. Thought it's got Jake Dixon. Fingers crossed it's not as bad as it looks. McLeod to bring the ball back into play. Takes his full lot of time and just drives the ball to a pack. Jaden Hines. Hurried kick inside 50 with the sit. That's a really good mark taken there by George McLeod. Wet footy. Switch kick is a good one. Finds Bailey Walker. Walker had the overlap run from McGuinness. Decides to kick himself down the line. Morris in the front position. Punched over the line for a throw in. Just goes through the hands of Kilpatrick. McLeod sweeps on the footy. Hurried kick around the corner from George McLeod. Big ball to win here in the middle of the ground. Ball eventually finds Tuttle. Tuttle finds Palfreyman. Palfreyman looks to open up the other side of the ground. They're out here, the Blues. Foley kicks towards half forward. It's a good one. Finds Harper. Harper quickly plays on, spots up a teammate inside 50 in Tyrrell. He's got a couple of options as the man with the golden boot, but he's going to back himself in here, Ryan Tyrrell. 7 goals, 2 so far today.
Oi. Get close and drive your legs.
Just hear there some words from Coach Mitch Thorpe, telling him to drive his legs and use the man on the mark, Ryan Tyrrell. Begins his approach. He uses the man on the mark, gets a little bit of extra on his kick. It's not his best effort off the boot, but it's going to be a big ball to win. Dylan Riley. I thought it was Riley. It was actually Joby Harper. Now the umpires are going to deliberate. And the call from the umpire is a touch football, a minor score. So it was a hurried kick out of thin air. In the end, touched off the boot for a minor score. Tyler McGuinness to bring the ball back into play. McGuinness kicks out a defensive 50, punched over the line by Tuttle, over and out for a throw in. Ball's thrown in, it's a shallow throw. McCormack unable to get it. Casey Brown kicks the ball inside 50 for the Blues. Tyrrell, one-on-one, Burling emerges with the football. Payne taken in a one-arm tackle there by Tyrrell. The umpire will take it back. Hodge scrapping away at ground level. The umpire's letting it play. Eventually we'll take it back. Of course, we are just off the back of Umpire Appreciation Week across community football Australia-wide. Umpires are such an integral part of our game. Players are wearing green armbands this afternoon. Hodge with a hurried kick, unable to really get any traction. The D's bring the ball out of defensive 50. Nice body work there from Foley. Sweeping at the back was Morris. Morris links the ball with Casey Brown, who just spins himself into a couple of circles. His kick skittles through Chilcott. Joby Harper gives one player that don't argue. Kick around the body. North Hobart with a bit of a wall here as Jackson collects the football. His kick only goes as far as Tuttle. Tuttle tried to find Chilcott. Kilpatrick does well. The numbers are all around here for the Demons, though. Sandrick links back with McLeod. Kick from McLeod. Just falls short. Angus Norton evades a tackle and kicks to space. Edmondson was the target. Woolley swoops up on the football. Lovely kick from Woolley, finds Casey Brown. Casey Brown goes further wide to Musica. Musica chips into the pocket to Dylan Riley. Awesome football there from the Launceston Footy Club. They made the switch and just magnificent skill execution with a wet, greasy football. Gone from one side of the ground to the other and opened up an opportunity here for Dylan Riley tucked in the pocket. 1 goal so far for the Launceston superstar. Dylan Riley goes with the drop punt. Kicks on the way. Out of bounds on the full. Not his best bit of work there, Dylan Riley. Full time over the river at UTAS Stadium, North Launceston. 20 goals, 21, 141. Comprehensive winners over Glenorchy, 2-2-14. Ball's thrown in. Harper wrapped up in the Tilbury tackle. Harper gets it back again. Kicks inside 50, diving in Thurlow, unable to reel the mark in. Musica competing at ground level 2. Burling tried to take it out of the back of the pack, unable to do so. Umpire's ball. Dale had the sit. Coming over the top was Morris. Jaden Hines met by Norton. Does well there, Angus Norton, to set up an opportunity for Callan Daly. Daly goes to Leafheber, who finds Pullen. Back to Kilpatrick, who dances around 1, dances around a 2nd. This is good from the Ds. Kilpatrick drives the ball inside 50, a long kick. Puts the pressure on the Launceston defender, Stevenson. Taken down to ground. How does the umpire view it? It's going to be a free kick going the way of Cohen Stevenson. Really nice work there from Callum Kilpatrick, who danced around a couple of opponents to set up this opportunity for the North Hobart Demons. I really liked his work there, Kilpatrick. Now Cohen Stevenson is going to be the beneficiary of the work upfield. Just going to have a look at goal. Cohen Stevenson, product of the Northwest Coast, kicks on the way. Umpire needs to do a fair bit of work through for a minor score. 1-4-10 North Hobart plays 17-8, 110 the Blues. Harper and McLeod running towards the boundary line. Harper just uses his strength to shove McLeod out of the way. Harper shrugs off the would-be tackle from Sandrick. Chipping kick down the line. Attacking it at pace is Bailey Walker. Excellent stuff from Walker. He finds Sandrick. Sandrick back inside to Daly. Daly to McGuinness. McGuinness to McLeod. McLeod kicks towards half forward. Morris tackles Foley. Leak. Back to Morris, who tries to find Jaden Hines, but that's over and out for a throw in. Ball's thrown in. McCormack wins it down. Leak back to Seymour. Seymour is going to be holding the football. Really nice tackle from Tom Leafheber. He's fought hard as Leafheber. Quick to move on. Chips the ball inside 50. Drives it, I should say. Pack forms at the top of the goal square. Handball's a little too hot for Jaden Hines. Tartle does really well. A bit of acceleration gets him into space. Bailey Walker met by a strong tackle. Umpire's ball just outside, attacking 50. A couple of queries there from Thurlow and Seymour as to whether that was holding the footy. The umpire disagrees. Williams and McCormack competing in the ruck. Williams just slaps it down. Gets a bit of room. Umpire's whistle. Caswell was off. Going to be brought back. A free kick going the way of Fletcher Seymour. Again, they just can't catch a break at the moment, the Ds. Seymour brings out a defensive 50. Tyrrell takes the mark in the heart of Windsor Park. He's quick to move the ball on. Scrappy kick towards half forward. Thurlow has a fair bit of room to move. Thurlow gathers the ball, kicks it into the path of Burling, who can't quite keep it in, or he does. Josiah Burling around the body, rolling ball. Touched footy according to the umpire. Josiah Burling thought he'd kicked the goal. What does the umpire say? Minor score. Excellent composure from Josiah Burling, but unable to quite kick the goal. Walker screws one around the corner to McGuinness. McGuinness is going to find Caswell. Caswell waits for a runner, eventually chips the ball himself. Edmondson flies, unable to take the mark. Tuttle at ground level, links up with Morris, now looking for Foley. The handball's a little too hot. Sandrick, Leafheber, Daly, kick inside 50 with plenty of space. It's Lockie Dale. Dale plays on and kicks his second. Nice work there from Lockie Dale. He kicks his second goal of the day. North Hobart moved to 2-4-16. Reward for effort, I think, that for the North Hobart Footy Club. They've fought hard this quarter. Nice to get some reward on the scoreboard as well. 17-9 plays 2-4 in this third term. Played 16 and a half minutes to this point. Bailey Gillow and now Lockie Dale, the goal kickers in this third quarter of football. Middle of the ground. Trying to rein the ball in is Bingham. Bingham just misses a target opportunity here for the Launceston Footy Club. Palfreyman in a bit of space. Brodie Palfreyman settles and goals. Nice work there from Launceston, straight down to the middle. They get the immediate response. Lovely goal there from Brodie Palfreyman, his second goal of the afternoon. Quick movement out of the middle of the ground. The order of the day there for Launceston. 18-9 plays 2-4. ...101 points the difference at the moment. Williams does well to evade a couple of tackles. Morris screws one around the body with the left. Diving Musica, that's a fantastic mark from Michael Musica. Arms outstretched, sliding. He then kicks the ball inside 50. Seymour the target. Liam Canny buzzing about at ground level. Tries to keep the ball into play. Eventually runs out of tarmac. Over and out for a throw in. Ball's thrown in. McGuinness links up with his teammate. Now they kick the ball out of defensive 50 to the Ds. Leafheber lays a tackle on Morris. It's a good one. Tuttle, bit of space, bit of dash. Kicks the ball inside 50 for the Blues. Jack Tuttle, that is a magnificent kick. Take a bow. Found a target inside 50. And it's Michael Musica, who's kicked one goal so far this afternoon. That is a sensational kick inside attacking 50 by Jack Tuttle. He's been one of the best players on the ground so far today. Now Michael Musica will look to kick his second goal of the afternoon. He's a very, very strong footballer as Michael Musica. The kick's on the way. Just touched on the line by Nick Jackson, who does his job well. Through for a minor score. Kilpatrick down the line. Dale flies, unable to reel the mark in. Does well at ground level though. Finds a teammate in Tilbury. Tilbury's handball was in the McGuinness direction. McGuinness crunches Palfreyman. The umpire will take it. That's a crunching tackle from Tyler McGuinness, and that's the sort of stuff Clinton French would want to see. Just attacking physical work by his North Hobart players. Despite the scoreboard, that's all they can do. Just continue to compete all afternoon. Jackson slaps it down. Harper was first to the football. Leake's going to emerge with it though. Around the corner, Leak. Kilpatrick flies, reels in the mark. That's a really nice mark from Callum Kilpatrick. But the free kick's been paid the other way. It flew well to Kilpatrick, but Taylor has the football. Taylor drives the ball inside 50 for Launceston. Big ball to win. McGuinness wrapped up in the tackle. Tyrrell is doing absolutely everything this afternoon, Ryan Tyrrell, competing at ground level. On that occasion, he wraps up Lockie Payne holding the footy. And Tyrrell has an opportunity to have a look at goal number 8. If you're just tuning in for the first time this afternoon, this man, Ryan Tyrrell, kicked 6 goals in the opening term, 1 in the second. Now he's got a look at goal number 8. Ryan Tyrrell begins his approach on goal with his left boot. Kicks on the way from Tyrrell, just sprays that one wide, punched over and out for a throw in. Certainly had his looks in the second and third quarters, Ryan Tyrrell. Unable to quite hit the scoreboard on that occasion. Ball's thrown in. Jackson competing with Harper. Seymour at ground level. Caswell lays the tackle, just waiting for the umpire to come in. Eventually does. Jackson decisively taps it down. Just evades the hands of DALY. Nice pressure from the North Hobart defenders. McGuinness involved once again. Musica wrapped up by Tyler McGuinness and Callan Daly. Can't question Tyler McGuinness' efforts today. He's been competing really hard all afternoon. What's been a really tough day for his side. Jackson lays the tackle. Kilpatrick wrapped up by Dylan Riley. Umpire takes it once again.
Murray, get that texture right there. Don't all stand on top of each other.
Jackson taps it down. Riley first to the football. Kilpatrick emerges with it though. The umpire's call is a push in the back. Free kick going the way of Dylan Riley. They're just putting so much pressure on this North Hobart defence now. The Blues. Dylan Riley, point blank range. Looking at his second goal of the afternoon. Dylan Riley kicks on the way. The umpire does not move a muscle. He kicks his second. And Launceston, they kick their 19th goal of the afternoon. Their third of the quarter, 19-10, 124. Plays at North Hobart, 2-4-16. Back in the middle of Windsor Park. So the rain's eased, which is good, but still very greasy conditions right around the ground. McCormack wins it down, only as far as DALY. DALY with a hurried kick around the body. Morris paddles the ball in front of himself. Miller Hodge just taps the ball forward. Ball goes back. Jackson tries to link it up with George McLeod. Stevenson gets involved. Sandrick gets involved. Loopy handball from Sandrick. Callan Daly, a kick inside 50. It's a dangerous ball now for the Launceston defenders. Lockie Dale, strong tackle laid. What does the umpire say? Umpire's going to take it back, I think, or at least let it play out for a little while. It was a great tackle from Dale on Zach Morris. Dale just asking the question. Not going to change the umpire's mind, though. Ball up inside, attacking 50. Opportunity here for the Demons to hit the scoreboard. McCormack tries to juggle it himself. Dale emerges with the footy. Launceston just chipping the ball out of defence at the moment. Sandrick emerges with the football. Kick on the left from Jack Sandrick. Couple of players here for North Hobart. Opportunity, Edmondson wrapped up in a really strong tackle. Don't think he had any prior opportunity. The umpire agrees. Tip of the goal square here for North Hobart. Opportunity for them to lock the ball in and have a look at goal. Tap down. Finds Hodge. Hodge with a hurried kick. Taylor wrapped up in a tackle. Good pressure here from North Hobart. Jackson finds a bit of room and has a launch on goal. Nick Jackson, it's a good kick, and it's a goal. Nick Jackson kicks the Demons third. 3-4-22, plays 19-10, 124. Nick Jackson joins Lockie Dale on the score sheet so far this afternoon for the North Hobart Footy Club. The Demons kick their third goal of the afternoon. Just tick over 26 minutes in this third quarter. Paul Freeman. Hurried kick. Target was Burling. Burling just kicks it along the ground. Dylan Riley first to it. It's beaten by Cleaver. Strong tackle by Sandrick. Finds George McLeod. Opportunity here for North Hobart. A big kick towards half forward. Nice punch on by Tilbury. Really smart football from Brad Tilbury. Leif Heber competing against Tuttle. Leif Heber does well. Reinforcements eventually come in for the Blues. It's going to be a ball up in the right forward pocket for North Hobart. Just getting the ball forward at the moment, the D's. At least creating some opportunities to hit the scoreboard. Umpire McEntee throws the ball up. Big fist down, back of the pack. All Launceston. Hurried kick outside defensive 50. First of the football is going to be Bingham. He's wrapped up in a strong tackle by Taylor, but good composure there from Bingham. Kept his feet. Foley. Riley. Paul Freeman. Seymour. Rant by Tilbury. A good tackle from Brad Tilbury. He's had a good couple of moments as Tilbury. Jackson around the corner. Gets the ball inside 50 for the D's. Leake meets it at pace. Hurried kick with the left. Gets the ball out of defensive 50 for Launceston, and just running out of tarmac there is Bradley Young, over and out for a throw-in. Yet to see Jake Dixon back on the field after his injury earlier in the quarter, so fingers crossed he's okay. Ball's thrown in. Jackson wins it down. Sandrick first to it. He links up with Hugh Williams. Williams drives the ball inside 50. Can the Demons get a late one here? Dale running back with the flight, causes the opportunity. Angus Norton around the corner. Strong mark taken by Jack Tuttle. He has been the Rock of Gibraltar across the defensive line for Launceston this afternoon, Jack Tuttle. One of the best defenders in the competition. He kicks the ball away as the siren sounds for three-quarter time. 19-10, 124 Launceston. North Hobart 3-4-22. The Demons able to at least get a couple of goals on the board in that quarter. Moved from 1-3 at half-time to 3 goals for 22. Goals to Lockie Dale and also to Nick Jackson. Launceston, they were able to add another couple of goals on the sheet in that third quarter. They've moved from 16-4 to 19-10. So 102-point margin in favour of the Launceston Blues. Quickly run through the goal kickers for either side. Ryan Tyrrell has 7. Unbelievable performance from him so far. Brendan Taylor has 3. Brody Polfreeman has 2. Singles to Brown, Burling, Musica, Riley, Thurlow and Gillow. Should say Dylan Riley now has 2 as well after that last goal that he kicked. For North Hobart, Lockie Dale has 2. And as I said, Nick Jackson has 1. It's been all Launceston in this encounter. As I just said, 102 points the difference at three-quarter time. Last quarter coming up next. Windsor Park as the rain starts to tumble down at Riverside. Launceston Blues lead this game by 102 points, and the conditions overhead, the conditions tumbling down, probably mirror what the afternoon's been like for the North Hobart Footy Club. It's been a miserable day for them. Let's see if they can just put a little bit of respectability on the scoreboard in this final quarter. It's 102 points the difference as Sandrick links with Jackson. Jackson's kick goes towards half forward. The mark's taken by Morris. It's been good today, Zach Morris. He goes out to Palfreyman. Palfreyman kicks out wide. McGuinness punches the ball, eventually rolls over and out for a throw in. Quick around the grounds here in round 8 TSL action. It was a comprehensive victory for the North Launceston Footy Club. 20 goals, 21, 141, defeating Glenorchy 2-2-14 over the river. While at the Twin Ovals, the fourth quarter about to get underway. It's 18-10, 118 to Lauderdale 5-11-41. Norton kicks the ball off the ground. Leak. Tunnel ball in the end. Daly tries to kick the ball off the ground, loses his footing. Morris decides to punch the ball across. This is going to be a wet and wild final quarter in this one. Casey Brown, given an eternity, eventually gets the kick away. Finds Jaden Hines. Hines chips down the line, but only as far as George McLeod. McLeod's kick. Jack Sandrick unable to take it as Harper kicks the ball towards 50 for Launceston. Over the top, some nice defensive efforts there from Payne. Ball to win on the wing. Tilbury first to it, Seymour for company. Tilbury content to see it over the line, and Kilpatrick eventually pushes it over the boundary line for a throw in, just in front of the North Hobart bench. So rain continues to tumble down here at Riverside. 102 points the difference in favour of the hosts. Such a comprehensive performance this. Musica links up with Morris. Morris providing a bit of a run off half back. He kicks it inside 50. Goes through the hands. Brendan Taylor has a sit. Dribbling ball, Brendan Taylor. He kicks the Blues 20th. He kicks his 4th, and Launceston irrepressible at the moment. They kick away 20-10, 130. North Hobart 3-4-22. And the Blues, they're determined to finish this game in style, the way they've played it all afternoon, despite the conditions. They kick a goal early in this final term. Taylor kicks his 4th goal of the day. And just adds a little bit of extra pain on this North Hobart outfit. Tough old afternoon for them on the road. Palfreyman wins the clearance. Handballs to no one in particular. Caswell's going to take the ball himself. He drives it towards half forward now for North Hobart. Inside 50, Leaf Heber at front position, unable to take the mark. Daly competing at ground level. Strong tackle laid. The umpire's going to come in and take it just inside. Attacking 50 for the Demons. Caswell's continuing to work hard for North Hobart, and it's been a tough old day for them. There he is once again. Handballs out wide to McLeod. McLeod spirals a kick inside 50. A couple of Launceston players raffle it between themselves. Mark's taken by Bailey Gillow. It's been good as the youngster. His kick finds Seymour. Seymour quick to move the ball on with the sit. Zach Morris just getting better and better this afternoon is Zach Morris. His handball out wide finds Jack Tuttle. Tuttle with a bit of dash. He kicks inside 50. Dylan Riley is going to be the player coming out the football. Has plenty of space. Dylan Riley wheels and goes and finds Musica, who's quick to play on. Michael Musica. And he goes over the top to Ryan Tyrrell, who after a couple of looks at his 8th goal of the afternoon, now has his closest one to the big sticks. We'll back him in to kick goal number 8. 6 in the opening term for Ryan Tyrrell. The umpire does a fair bit of work, but that's through for a major score. Ryan Tyrrell kicks his 8th. Launceston kick their 21st. And the Blues extend their lead. 136 plays 22. Ball's thrown up in the middle of the ground. North Hobart get the clearance. Paul Freeman unable to quite get the ball. Callan Daly with a nice little toe poke into space. Only goes as far as Leake. Leake kicks the ball down the line. Bouncing ball towards half forward. Taylor. Burling. Inside 50 for the Blues. Just over the head of Tyrrell. Thurlow tries to keep it in play, but it's through for a minor score. McGuinness quick to bring the ball back into play. Umpire's blown the whistle. See what call was for. It's going to be a free kick going the way of Casey Brown. Brown drives the ball inside 50 for Launceston. At the back of the pack is Thurlow. Shrugs one tackle, shrugs a second. Unselfishly spots up a teammate in Josiah Burling. He'll have a look at his second goal of the afternoon. Lovely work there from Jackson Thurlow, who had every right to try and blaze away himself, but he did the team thing. He did it really well. Josiah Burling having a look at goal. Crosses the paint of 50. Kicks on the way for Burling, always looking to the left-hand side. Through for a minor score. Callum Kilpatrick to bring the ball back into play for North Hobart. See something he likes, it's Jack Sandrick. The kick had to be good, and it was. Sandrick off to the running McGuinness. McGuinness, a lovely kick to Edmondson. Edmondson has a runner to Dale. Dale back to Edmondson. Edmondson looking for Dale once again, raffling it between themselves as Dale drives the ball inside 50. Angus Norton might have been the target. Leaks first to the football though. His kick out of defensive 50 finds Paul Freeman. Paul Freeman with a loopy handball over the top to Taylor. Taylor kicks the ball down the line to Burling. Burling finds Thurlow via hands. Thurlow drives the ball inside 50 now for Launceston. Musica unable to take the mark. Kilpatrick did well, but Joby Harper emerges with the football. Gets it to Tyrrell. Over the top to Musica. Musica goals for Launceston. Terrific use of hands inside 50 from the Blues. North Hobart were applying the pressure, but Launceston just too good on that occasion. Musica hits the scoreboard. Launceston adds another goal to their tally for this afternoon. 22-12, 144. North Hobart 3-4-22. Ball in the middle of the ground. Harper slaps it away. Caswell, his handball unable to get over the head of Miller Hodge. Hodge wins it back. Now kicks the ball inside 50. Does Hodge. Riley somehow emerges with the football. Has a couple of options. Handballs over to Musica. Musica around the body. Another goal for the Blues. Musica kicks his second goal in a minute. And Launceston, they get their 23rd of the afternoon. That should be Musica's third of the day. And it is just a real procession now for Launceston. They're just running so well around the ground. Their skills have been sublime all afternoon, even in this wet and wild final term. Just a sign of such a well-drilled football team. And they're really laying down a marker to the rest of the competition this afternoon. Ball's back in the middle of the ground. McCormack slaps it down. Just a rolling scrum at the moment. Daly finds a little bit of space. He gets it off to Jackson. Jackson around the corner. Gets it over the top. Dale. Just gets a handball away. The umpire's blown a whistle. Advantage paid to Miller Hodge. Down the line, Canny was the target. Canny started this game so well. Burling. His kick out of bounds on the full. McGuinness. His kick finds Cohen Stevenson. Caswell chips the ball down the line, finds Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick quick to move the ball on. Kicks it inside 50 now for North Hobart. An opportunity for them. Edmondson pushed off the ball by Foley. Foley gets it back, kicks it out of defensive 50 for the Blues. Stevenson there to mop up for North Hobart. Caswell now to Sandrick. Sandrick inside 50. Driving ball from Jack Sandrick. Couple of players fly. It's going to be a foot race at the back of the pack. Callan Daly off the ground. Callan Daly hits the post. It was smart work from Callan Daly. Just didn't quite get the radar right. Through for a minor score. 3-5-23 plays 23-12, 150. As Josh Woolley brings the ball out of defensive 50. Mark's taken by Thurlow. Finds a running Hodge. Hodge goes to Polfreman, who's had plenty of the football this afternoon, Brodie Polfreman. His kick finds Dylan Riley. Dylan Riley looks to play on. His kick into the pocket. Ryan Tyrrell just runs out of tarmac, over and out for a throw in. Ball's thrown in. Riley. Met in a tackle by Yates. Jackson kicks it out of defensive 50. Dale was the target. Dale was a little too hot for him. Leake wrapped up in a tackle. Just got rid of the ball, but the umpire says a free kick against Lockie Dale. Might have been held after he got rid of the football. So Leake to take it just outside attacking 50. One that goes through for a minor score. Caswell gets the ball from the kick in. Nice smother there on the mark by Gillow. Brings Thurlow into the game. He gets it back to Gillow. Gillow from the pocket. Don't tell me. Jackson takes the mark on the last line of defence for the Demons. Couple of players fly. Taylor competing at ground level now for the Blues. Plenty of bodies around this football. The umpire's going to take it back. Umpire throws the ball up. Jackson just kicks it out of thin air and goes off the side of his boot, over and out for a free kick. Dylan Riley to bring the ball back into play. Riley, what's he going to do? He's going to have a look at goal. Dylan Riley just kicks the belly of the ball, over and out for out of bounds on the full. So a couple of out of bounds on the full from now, one from either side, as Jackson looks to bring the ball back into play. The man who kicked the last ball out of bounds on the full. Jackson just hoists the ball down the line. Stevenson lost his footing at a crucial moment, but Williams coming across almost takes the grab. Stevenson, Williams over the line, gets the try over the boundary line. Boundary throw in. Ball's thrown in. Polfreman. So much of the ball today. A nice mark taken by the man who's done everything well this afternoon, Ryan Tyrrell. 8 goals to his name. He has been magnificent. He's taken some really strong grabs. He's kicked well for goal, although he probably could even have 10 or 11 at this point after a couple of misses the second and third quarter. But Ryan Tyrrell having a look at goal for goal number 9. Begins his approach. He'll have his little skip as he comes in. Ryan Tyrrell kicks on the way. Couldn't have kicked it better. Tyrrell kicks 9. Launceston, they move to 157. North Hobart, 35-23. What a performance from Ryan Tyrrell. This has been just a sensational individual effort. He's been a really solid TSL player for a long period of time now, but he has taken this game by the scruff of the neck. Broke the game open early and continues to plug away. Just a terrific individual performance. Ball bouncing towards half forward. Williams does well. Links up with McLeod. McLeod, a hurried kick around the body. Seymour under pressure. Does really well. Great strength from Seymour. Finds Canny. Canny finds Brown. Brown goes inside 50. Thurlow unable to quite reel the mark in. Taylor hustles well at ground level. Gets the ball out to Thurlow. Thurlow trying to rein in the slippery football. He eventually finds it. Gets it back to Brown. Brown over the top to Thurlow. Launceston go inside 50 once again. Josiah Burling going to be first to the football. Met well. Ryan Tyrrell gets the ball. Has a shot on goal. Oh, marked in defensive 50 by Yates. I thought that might have been goal number 10 coming up. But nice work there from the Ds as they retreat out of defensive 50 via Caswell, who's pushed off the ball after the fact. The free kick downfield going the way of Williams. Williams over the top finds McGuinness. Patrick. Patrick eventually gets the kick away. Finds Tilbury. Couple of young guns fly for the ball there in Gillow and Norton. Polfreeman eventually swoops on the loose footy. His kick down the line is a good one. Finds Tyrrell. Tyrrell quick to move the ball on. He kicks it to half forward and finds Thurlow. Thurlow plays on. Chips the ball inside 50. Dylan Riley was the target. Burling competing at ground level. He's got Yates for company. Riley gets the ball out from underneath both of them. Canny taps the ball away to himself. Harper now merges with the ball. Joby Harper tucked up in the pocket. Smothered by Bailey Walker. McLeod competing, kick off the ground. Opportunity now for Dylan Riley. Riley tries to rein the ball in. He's got Taylor there in support. Dylan Riley showing great strength, unable to get the kick fully away. Kilpatrick links up with McGuinness, and North Hobart will bring the ball out of defence. Dale. Now Norton, loopy handball over the top to Kilpatrick, who's continued his run from full back. Edmondson has got Kilpatrick on again if he wants. Kicks the ball towards half forward. Nice body work there from Cleaver. Leake does well at ground level. Ball's in the middle of the ground. Casey Brown evades one tackle, evades a second, evades a third. Eventually gets the kick out wide, but it's only going to go as far as Callum Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick back to Caswell. Back to Kilpatrick. Had plenty of the footy in the last quarter, Callum Kilpatrick. Eventually finds Edmondson. Edmondson links up with George McLeod, who kicks the ball. It was touched off the boot. Sandrick unable to rein the ball in. Jaden Hines brings the ball out of defensive 50. It's a nice kick, and it finds Liam Canny. Thurlow takes a bounce. Goes to the paint of 50. Jackson Thurlow sprays it out wide, over and out for a throw in. Umpire throws the ball back into play. Harper over the top. McLeod unable to get the kick away. Just a kick off the ground from Yates. Eventually finds Tilbury. Tilbury with his left boot goes out wide to Angus Norton. Dale. One of the better players so far today for North Hobart. He's competed well all afternoon. McGuinness. Game's at a bit of a gridlock at the moment. The team able to hit the scoreboard. Dale. Fans the ball out wide. Finds McGuinness. McGuinness to Lefebvre. Lefebvre plays on, handballs out wide, puts his teammate under the pump, gets it back Lefebvre. Great defensive pressure from the Blues as Harper gets the ball and bombs it towards 50. Dylan Riley expertly uses his body, quickly plays it on, into the pocket, finds Thurlow. Jackson Thurlow looks for a teammate, gets Tyrrell, and that's his 10th. Unselfish football from the Launceston Footy Club. And Ryan Tyrrell kicks his 10th goal of the afternoon. 25-13, 163 to North Hobart, 3-5-23. You can see every Launceston player get around Ryan Tyrrell. Take a bow, you've got 10. You can see Thurlow was just waiting and waiting to try and find Ryan Tyrrell, and he came just in the nick of time. Kicked the goal right on the goal line. Just a magnificent individual performance. I've talked about it a few times so far today. Just magnificent stuff from Ryan Tyrrell. Just adds another dimension to this Launceston forward line. McCormack wins the ball himself. Does really well, the Irishman. Harper at ground level, umpire's ball. The forward line boasting the likes of Dylan Riley, Jackson Thurlow at times. And you get a guy like Ryan Tyrrell bobbing up with 10. Just speaks to the depth of this Launceston outfit. Ball goes out wide. Leak to Canny. Canny goes back to Tuttle, who's been one of the best players on the ground. Tuttle wheels and goes. Kicks the ball towards half forward. Taylor. Thurlow. High up and under. Musica almost reels the mark in. He does. No right to mark that football in Michael Musica. Just fell in his lap and he held onto it well. He's been excellent today, Michael Musica. It's rare he's not, to be fair. He's such a consistent performer. Good to see him back in the side after a couple of injuries earlier in the campaign. Michael Musica begins his approach on goal. Kicks on the way. The umpire does a little bit of a shuffle, but it's still through the big sticks. The Blues kick their 26th goal of the afternoon. Michael Musica goals once again. That takes his tally for the afternoon to 4. He joins Brendan Taylor on 4. Still a fair way behind the leading goal kicker and Ryan Tyrrell, who has had a magnificent afternoon, but just speaks to the depth of this team. So many goal kickers hitting the scoreboard and a number of them getting big numbers as well. 146-point demolition at this point here for the Launceston Blues. They have been quite simply clinical in their application today. Ball goes towards half forward. Foley unable to take the mark. Daly comes the other way. Foley does well, but only goes as far as Lockie Dale. He floats a kick inside 50. Can the D's get the consolation prize on the scoreboard? Strong tackle laid there by Josh Bingham on Palfreyman, but the umpire is going to take it back. Umpire McEntee throws the ball up. Jackson wraps Hodge up in the tackle. Sam Caswell started the tackle, and Jackson finishes it off. We look ahead to round 9 of the TSL next weekend. We'll have Launceston travelling down to KG5 to take on Glenorchy, as here in play Jackson kicks the ball into space. Jaden Hines going to be first to it. Edmondson greets him for company. Tilbury lays a tackle on Tuttle, over and out for a throw in. So Launceston will play the Glenorchy Magpies at KG5, while North Hobart will have the bye in round 10 before hosting Kingborough in round 9, before hosting Kingborough in round 10 at North Hobart Oval. Launceston a huge Friday night clash in round 10 against the Northern Bombers. Jackson wings the ball himself out of the ruck. Hodge met by Tilbury and Norton. The umpire will take it once again. Tuttle gets the ball off to the running Palfreyman. He's brought his own share into Windsor Park today, Brodie Palfreyman. Thurlow was going to be first to it, but just runs out of room, over and out for a boundary throw-in. Sandrick wins it down. First to the football is the bullocking Seymour. He goes to Palfreyman. Palfreyman over the top. Finds Miller Hodge. Hodge kicks the ball inside 50. A deep ball. Tyrrell was the target. He just keeps his footing against the boundary fence over, and it's going to be out of bounds on the full. Pain to bring the ball back into play. Finds Yates. Bingham is going to be the target. Leake does well to have that contest. Brendan Taylor comes in for reinforcements. Tough day for the North Hobart Demons. It's been a day that's just simply belonged to the hosts. Brown, great strength to kick the ball inside 50. A couple of Blues raffle it between themselves. Burling handballs into space. Palfreyman goes head-to-head with Caswell. Palfreyman somehow emerges with the football wrapped up in the Caswell tackle. DALY kicks in the Norton direction. Norton gets the handball out. Kilpatrick first to it. Funnels a handball out. Does Kilpatrick. Bingham shows great strength. Really nice work from Bingham. DALY stripped to the footy by Hodge, and Hodge looks very, very sore. That's a real worry. Looks to be holding his shoulder, Miller Hodge. Keep an eye on that. That could be a big storyline out of this game. Cleaver kicks the ball inside 50 for North Hobart. Over the top. A bouncing ball from Cleaver. I think there might be a goal. It is. Josh Cleaver kicks his first of the day. North Hobart get their fourth. Just concerned about Miller Hodge there. Keep an eye and see if we can get eyes on him. You can see the trainers coming over to the broadcast side of the ground. That will be to look on Miller Hodge. As I said, it looked like he was grabbing at his shoulder. That's a real worry. Fingers crossed he's okay. Of course, Jake Dixon for North Hobart looked to go off the ground earlier in the game as well. So a couple of injury worries, one for either side, as Hodge is helped to his feet. And you can see there, yeah, they're supporting that left shoulder. Thoughts go to Miller Hodge. Fingers crossed he's okay. Doesn't look great though, it must be said. So a temporary halt in play as Hodge makes his way from the ground. As I said, thoughts go to him. Never like to see an injury, particularly so late in the game. Tick over the 30-minute mark in this game as Hodge makes his way from the field. Umpire now will get the game back underway. Edmondson competing against McCormack as the siren sounds on a comprehensive Launceston victory. 26-13, 169 defeats North Hobart 4-5-29. A win that was a fantastic performance from Launceston, potentially soured by that last-second injury to Miller Hodge. As I said, we extend our thoughts to him. Hopefully he's not too bad, but a magnificent performance in every other way from the Launceston Football Club has locked away a comprehensive victory, 140-point win, 26-13, 169 to the North Hobart Demons, 4-5-29. Take a look at the goal kickers. Firstly with North Hobart, Lockie Dale with 2, Nick Jackson and Josh Cleaver with singles. While for Launceston, Ryan Tyrrell, the star of the show, with 10 majors. A magnificent performance from him. Michael Musicat, Brendan Taylor with 4 each. Dylan Riley and Brody Polfreman kicked 2 apiece. Singles to Casey Brown, Josiah Burling, Jackson Thurlow and Bailey Gillow. A commanding victory from the Launceston Football Club. 140-point winners at Windsor Park. You have been tuned in to the Daily Potato Co. TSL live stream. Thank you to Daily Potato Co. for supporting the competition, bringing you every game of season 2022 live via the AFL Tasmania YouTube channel. Thank you to Ash Wilkes in the studio from Buy On Stream for bringing this game to life. Jason Blundell on the camera as the rain continues to fall down at Windsor Park. Thank you for your company on the live stream this afternoon. 140-point winners, the Launceston Blues. Bye for now.